Okay, here we go. And right on time, too. There's already like 4 people waiting in here. That's pretty cool. Now the real question is my webcam gonna keep freezing again like last time? That was the first time that ever happened. But I just had to do an update on my computer, so hopefully it didn't mess anything up. In fact, it may have fixed the issue. No clue. And Ryan Blackfire is already in here. Hey man! Nice to see you again so soon. Come back to the stream. Bro, I'm almost already like at the exact same amount of time on my second IM4 as on the first one. So, let's do this. I'm actually pretty sleep deprived. Woke up very early, so I don't know how long this stream is gonna last, but we'll see. And Warband is also here. The one guy who got me 10 new members last time. I'm still very thankful for that. Hello guys, welcome, welcome. Okay, so last time we ended up getting utterly crushed. We also got someone who sounds a lot like Duke himself. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to say this. And I think he's new here. Yo, Duke. Well, hey. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Just having a little fun. So, yeah, last time, right before we finished, we got destroyed by the mountain. Which is pretty ironic, because he's the main villain in my movie. I also lost a piece of armor, and I have to redo all my warband from scratch, which is going to be the main thing. So right now we have 15,000. I know I have more money in my coffers, but I gotta get some armor now, ideally. The issue is, everything is just so expensive. 32,000. 32,000. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna try and, well, let's go to hell yeah. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? So yeah, my priority right now is just try and get some armor, but everything is so expensive. 17,000, I still can't afford it. Heraldic Mail, 11,000, 4224. Not the best looking, but it'll do, I guess. Just ring mail, which I think ring mail is what I was wearing before. 4219. 9,000. Bit cheaper, but I don't like the you using the flag. Doesn't look that great. Last battle was so bad, bro is left shirtless. Yeah, basically. This is what I had before, and it's a $2,000 difference for minimal extra protection. 42, 38, 24. For the difference in price, I think that's worth it, so we're just gonna stick to that. Just came back from an annoying morning of wandering. I have no idea what that means. You just went for a walk in the park and it was annoying? What does that mean? I'm doing okay. Went to bed a bit late and woke up too early, which is one of my main curses recently. Apparently there's 12 people in here. I don't know what's going on. Go fight the Rubber Knight pack. Where are the Rubber Knights, by the way? Because I think it'd be hold up, guys. Just have to accept. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my connection too badly. Yeah, I had to just accept the transfer. So you might hear some weird noise. But for armor, since you are part of the North, maybe their faction Blackfin sells stuff is a bit cheaper price. I should probably look into that. But I already bought it anyway. But yeah, Warband, where are the faction blasters for more drip and same price? Yeah, I'll look into that when I get back there. No, I had a job interview and finding the place was a nightmare. Oh, I see what you mean. So how did it go? How did the job interview go? Rubber Knights are in Stormlands, but you won't get there while at war with Westerlands. Yeah, that's too risky. Also, my horse is lame now. Fantastic. Well, I'm back to soloing anyway, so I'm not too worried. I'm just gonna grab some more money on my way back. Maybe solo a Warband. See how that goes. Between Dorn and the Reach, yeah, that would be the Stormlands. That makes sense. I set off my castle. I'm gonna go to my village, which is Sheepshead, and see how that goes. What bow you recommend for late game? Oh, hold on, Samuel, hold up. What bow you recommend for late game? I haven't gotten the bow from Jon Snow. I accidentally destroyed the Prince's one. You may want to ask Warband and Vlad here. They're more familiar with this mod and probably made it further than me. Because I'm not sure. I have a very simple bow myself. Not too bad, I'd say. Apparently I was suggested by the local administration. Oh. So, when you're not a modder, what do you do for a living? I'm curious.
We'll have our pay. We'll have our fun.
I figure you would likely be doing something in tech. It would make sense, I think. Oh no. Well, the usual people will stick around, but I think I already reached my peak of like 15 people for like a fraction of a second. I don't know if they're gonna come back. But I appreciate everyone who's here. It's going to be like much like the previous stream. It's gonna be very laid back. We're just gonna have some fun. And we can talk about anything. If you guys want to turn this into an AMA too, no problem. Whoops. Bruh. This is not my, There you go. I'm surprised he lasted this long. If you can get the Jon Snow bow, there is a companion that has Jon Snow bows. Forgot her name, but she's very expensive. You see, that's what I mean. Like, as soon as I say, yeah, Vlad would probably know better, there he is. Thanks, man. It's also cool when you got so many people who know the mods, because it's like a lot of people can back each other up. Right now I'm just looking for another job, but until not long ago I was in the offices of the administration helping around of another town though. Oh, so you mean like a government building? You're just in the administration, got it. Okay, well. That military hammer is unironically one of the best weapons in the game. It's fast, it packs a punch, gets through armor comfortably. There you go. It's telling me right now that there's a concurrent of like 20 viewers, which if this is true, this is the most we've ever had. Welcome everybody. Don't be shy. We're just standing out. I should also look again into doing tournaments. I've gotten strong enough now that I can comfortably, Really? I never used hammers. The way the game is designed is that, like, blunt weapons are much better at fighting opponents and armors than anything else. So, maces maces mostly, but like, yeah, the military hammer, which I have here, I think this is in like the base game too, but like, they really punch. So even opponents in like heavy armor, you can get through them comfortably. So it's a very good, it's very good that way. Trying again. I think he changed clothes. I didn't pay attention last time. What in-game day is it? At 250 you will get Red Wedding, I believe. Yeah, and we're at 102, 103, I think. Is there a way of quickly knowing without like having to look at the loan menu? Steel Pantera is back again with a donation. Thank you so much, Steel Pantera. Man, you are the GOAT. Thank you so much. Got any vacation planned at some point, Duke? Actually, yes. Ah, crap. It's, we're coming into October soon, and my girlfriend and my stepson will be going to Jamaica, which means it's the one time of the year where for a whole week I have the whole place to myself, and I plan on, taking my vacation days from work as well. That way I'll just be staying home and playing games all day while not talking to anybody. I did that exact same thing last year, and it was great. Got myself some cheesecake and some Pepsi, and I was just playing games and binging shows. It was great. Brought me back to the years before when I lived alone. Brought me back to the first few months of the pandemic, man. I had a blast. Military hammer is the highest tier hammer in native. Yep. Okay, well, there you go. Playing games and no one bothering you is a fever dream. Well, I'm used to it now. Like, I mean, I do live with my girlfriend and my stepson, so there's always a lot of people. It always feels like there's a lot of people in here, and I don't even have my own room. Like, behind me is the living room, so like I don't have like a lot of privacy. And outside of this vacation, the only time I really get to have like a proper gaming session on my own time is on Saturday nights. That's like my bachelor night, as I call it. But thank you, Steel Pantera, for the donation. Bless you. Oh, broken man-at-arms? Northern man-at-arms are really tough. But that can give me some faction gear. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the Great Lance. And I'm gonna go for it. Hell yeah. Why did I keep the bow? Also, I don't have... Yeah, the reach is so good on that, I don't think they're gonna be able to hit my horse when I swing at them. You can easily solo them? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're pretty tough, like... But they don't have any projectile weapons that I know of. So it'll be easy to just run around them. Maybe get one of these shields too, that'd be cool. I still managed to hit my horse, are you kidding me? And my weapon was damaged. I just got a notification, that's fantastic. Well, based on their armor, I may have to swing around for a while. That really doesn't hit nearly as much as I thought it would. Though I guess it's because it got damaged. There we go. That was a good hit. Well, the military hammer is always better. It's just that it's got a short reach. So I'd rather like keep my distance and just keep going at it like this. So enjoy the grind, people. What were we talking about last time? I remember beginning conversation in the later part of the stream about like Game of Thrones in general, if it was good or not, especially season 8. One of the regulars, May, pointed out that like the show really went downhill after Weapon was damaged again. About how the show actually started going downhill after season 4, which I wholeheartedly agree with. And Metin who's back here also. Hey man. Well, welcome back. Didn't even see that one. Show went well. Show went well. What? Tomorrow is September 11. That it is. That it is. I expect to hear the same stupid edgy jokes from my stepson. Show went downhill after George R.R. Martin left. Well, he wasn't really all that invested in it. I know that for like the first 3-4 seasons, he was writing 1 episode per season. But it's more that it went downhill after they ran out of source material, rather. Though that doesn't mean like... Speaking of Game of Thrones, you remind me I still have to watch the final episode. The final episode of season 8? Oh boy. Jorms is here. Hello dear Terry. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Damn, you hit the horse again. Oh, come on, Warband. You just did that again? Another 10 memberships? Dude, why are you spoiling me like that? Oh my god. Thank you so much. What is it with you guys and generosity? I appreciate so much. My mind is blown. What the heck? I don't remember what I said about how I'm doing, but I'm doing great. Oof, that horse hit. The horse is not doing too well though. I can barely run fast enough to couch them now. But thank you so much, Warband. 10 new members. 2 days ago you already did that. My goodness. Is that guy running away? No, he's not. Whoa, he managed to block it. Tomorrow is the 25th anniversary of 9/11, yeah. Yeah, Steel Pantera says Dexter is another show that goes downhill pretty hard after the first 4 seasons. The new season is pretty good though. Yeah, there's a new one that just came out, I think. And I agree. I don't... How would I say this about Dexter? Dexter, yeah, I think it's not so much that it went downhill, is that I feel like the ending of season 4 was just too rough to stay invested, you know, like it's really heartbreaking the end of season 4. And the problem after that isn't so much for me that it went downhill, like it was poorly written or whatever, it's that it just kind of became redundant. Like, the point of Dexter is that with every new season is like a new villain, right? And I just find that after the end of season 4, there's not much character growth that happens from these new season villains, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I love Dexter. I think season 5 to 7 are overrated. Season 8, I get the hate. Yeah, the ending was pretty crappy for season 8. What I heard from my brother is that with the new season from like a year or 2 ago with Dexter, it was actually it started really well but ended very badly. I don't know about the new season. I still have to What's up, guys? I'm just... Well, they've broken. That's perfect for me. Although my horse is really weak now. I really hope I get some armor. Be cool to have like one of those shields too, although mine is already pretty solid as it is. Damn it. Okay, not bad. Yeah, Dexter New Blood started out pretty strong, but they messed up the ending again. Yeah, that's what I mean. They did that intentionally, but the way they fake killing Dexter so you can do original sins and resurrection, that's why people said it's ended bad. I don't think they intended to do the new season when they ended season 8, because season 8 was at least a decade ago, right? I think they really meant to finish it this way and then just decided to reboot it later. Let me know if you guys, if there's any issues with the connection, because I feel like I just... Sometimes I just see big drops in viewership and then it goes right back up again, I don't know. Well, Warband sends membership. Sadly, that feature isn't available in my country. Terry, what did you achieve in the campaign? So far, not that much. But we're working on that. .22.8. They're not that great, actually. Battered steel shield? Even that's not great. But I mean, I still keep everything, I suppose. Just looks better than my other boots, so I'll just stick to that. Anyone still here? It says I have like 10 concurrent viewers, but at the analytics it tells me that there's like 1 left. I don't get it. The analytics are all messed up, man. I don't mean Season 8. Season 8 was very bad. I'm talking about New Blood. They intentionally made the ending where Dexter dies, so they have a plot for Original Sins, which is Dexter in coma. Oh, I see. Well, let's save some of the spoilers, because for me and the sake of other people, like, I don't mind talking, but I try and keep my criticisms purposefully vague so I don't spoil it for anyone else, you know? I think I'm gonna do a trade run just to get some money back. But let me see the faction blacksmith. What we got here? These aren't bad prices at all. 53.18, and that's like the classic Rob Stark armor, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll look into trying to get that at some point. Should have took all the gear for yourself. Well, I got 1 armor and it was just like North leather, so my impression is that most of them are pretty much all wearing the same thing, right? So I'm not too concerned. Oh, Edge Knights. How much are they? 11 of them? For 6,000? That's not bad. But I'd rather just get a whole new army from scratch. It's not that hard anymore. Also, I gotta recover financially before I get into that. Put rating at 4. I think at 4 you can pretty much rate everything, right? They are OP? Yeah, that's what people keep telling me. But hey, thank you so much, Warband and Steel Pantera, for the donos. Oh my god. I didn't expect that at all, but thank you. We're still making decent money. And yeah, that 12,000 though is in my bank account, so I gotta withdraw it. Loyal supporters from the village have gathered a bounty and food for your troops, and I got cabbages. I like having cabbages. Good furs, but very few of them actually. Do I have any quests from Jon Snow? I was supposed to train the peasants. I'm gonna do that. Oh, there you go. There's that much. Oh, deserters. All right. I should put back the arrows for my stuff. But I did like Dexter quite a lot. It's just like the last time I watched it, because I have all of them on DVD. The last time I watched it, I stopped at season 4. To me, stopping at season 4 is actually like pretty solid. It's emotional, it's rough, and it's saddening, really. But I think it ends it well. But that's going on alright. Might as well just go straight back to Castle Black and sell these off. What this month is missing, honestly, though, is a Night's Watch brother in every tavern to just take all your prisoners off your hands. You know, that's what they need in every tavern. Waddling Raiders, 27. I'm down. Just give me a sec to go drop off the prisoners, then I'll be right back at you. And there's a tournament. Perfect. Let me just... Like Warsaw with a tavern keeper to whom you can sell prisoners to. That's true. And Paris Snow does have a ransom broker in every tavern, which I do appreciate a lot. Wish I could bet more than 300 though. That would have been cool. These squires are really tough. I added a permanent one to every one tavern in Iliac Bay, but hidden behind a quest to unlock the Thieves Guild. But that's a cool design still. Makes the guilds more interesting. That's pretty cool. Should probably do the same for Vasnar. Yeah, well, I think it's an interesting feature. I think, yeah, if you do, you should just try and make it a bit obvious so people can figure it out. There you go. Oh, that was cool. You know, if you feel you could take on 40 Lannister troops, if you go to the other side of the mountain next to Silver Hall, you can get a quest in Hollow Hill. They have really nice armor pieces. You have a quest in Hollow Hill. You have to discover Hollow Hill, though. It's Fog of War. Yeah, I understand. But you saying that, like, there's a place where I could, but I have to single-handedly take on 40 Lannisters? Yeah, that sounds pretty rough. I might need to get better armor myself before I consider doing that. This is what I mean, like with the hammer. This guy's got like the best armor in the game, and I'm still getting through with the hammer. Well, not single-handedly. You take your warband with you. Oh, okay. Is Hollow Hill the highlight of that Brotherhood of Rogue Knights? Exactly. Oh, okay. So, but I wouldn't need my warband with me for sure, yeah. I'd like to take my warband back to that place I found up north in one of my earlier streams. Shoot. Oh, that was close. That was way too close for comfort. Armor in this mod is dumb, not gonna lie. It feels like paper. Yeah, that's what Blackfire said the other day too. But by tweaking the difficulty, you can make it more tolerable, I guess. Oh no! I was too arrogant. No! Ah. I should have taken it out earlier. He just pulled a Jon Snow on my Roose Bolton. On my Ramsay Bolton, rather. Ah, lucky bastard. Oh well. Let me see if there's other tournaments nearby. Oh, that was stupid of me. That was so stupid. No way bro lost to Nero. He just did. Damn it. Well, now I need more money because I just spent a whole bunch. Rip. Ah. Alright, you do you guys. I'm just gonna jump ahead. Or. No, I should have force quit the game and nah, it's okay. I'm not supposed to do that. Bro, I can't even get to them at all. I mean, I'm missing all my swings. Grinding early in this mod is tough as hell. Well, yeah, once again, it comes down to how you set the difficulty. Because it is tough, but it's not too bad. I feel like these ones are about to escape. If you find Shagga, son of Dolph, he is 7,000 and he has ring mail you can take. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be worth considering, I think. In that game, you're so OP because of grinding, it feels like revenge. I'm surprised I didn't lose anybody, though. Damn, more of them? Well, 32. But get information, boys. Stay together. I know which way they'll be attacking from. Are they all coming from the same spot? Okay. They're just simple recruits. I've heard Fallen has brought a Clash of Kings mod set, and they will add some items and stuff from Clash of Kings into a Clash of Kings, basically, I think is what you meant to say. Oh no, they will add stuff from a Clash of Kings into a World of Ice and Fire. If there's one thing they could add that would basically make it really cool, is all the unique places that you can search for loot. If they did that, that'd be fantastic. Still no injuries. I was really hoping for more than that, but okay. Terry, do you want shampoo? I don't think it will be much use, honestly. From now, I heard there is status content. You can assassinate friendly, like in the books. Oh, that's cool. Well, there was already some pretty cool quests in the Clash of Kings. Like, you can go beyond the wall and fight the zombies with the Fist of the First Man. I think that was in a Clash of Kings. That was pretty cool. I can't upgrade you guys for that price. Are you crazy? At this rate, they'll add working dragons. Can't be worse than the dragons and Legacy of the Dragons, that's for sure. But hey May, welcome back. Also, like, the Ironborn did declare war on us, but I haven't seen them really capture anything. It's been pretty underwhelming so far. Even Flint's Finger, which is my castle that I'm not making any effort to protect, is doing pretty well. Seven Northern Footmen? Nice. Also, I gotta turn the peasant, so I might as well get down to that. The Legacy of the Dragon ones were very funny. Yeah, they are. They're very funny. I will say the dragons in Bannerlord are pretty solid, though. If you could add one feature from any other mod to this one with no bugs at all, what would you add? A feature from another mod with no bugs whatsoever? Well, since we're talking about making it hardcore, I would like to add the horse damage from A New Dawn. If the horses were as deadly in their charges as in A New Dawn, that'd be ridiculous, but it'd be so funny. Like, that first immediate charge by cavalry would immediately decimate the first line. That would be so cool. It'd still be extremely punishing. We'd make everything more punishing, but that's what I would do, yeah. That'd be funny. Don't forget to drink water, guys. Dothraki would be nightmarish to fight. That's kind of the point, though. That's their reputation in the books, and they're actually pretty effective cavalrymen, so... I haven't actually fought the Dothraki in this mod, I believe. I suspect that they're actually pretty easy to beat. Would probably break the game balance, too. Probably. Speaking of the Dothraki, they have very fast horses and decent swords, and they are very weak to archers. Yeah, that's what I figured. Itchy nose. Who is the true king of Westeros in your opinion as of the last book? Stannis. Stannis the Menace. I'm definitely on the side of Stannis. Oh, this is the village where like they always glitch out for some reason. Are those pirates again? Yeah, it's always pirates. Why is it always pirates? Crap. Oof. Stupid invisible walls. No, don't kill my horse. Don't you dare kill my horse. In the books, they're the most feared army ever. In the show, they are idiots. Well, it's mostly because of Season 8, that reputation. As they are described in the books, they're basically the Mongolian horde without like the much better armor and tactics, if that makes any sense. That's how I understood them to be. Or rather, they're like the Huns, but even in that context, they're not as well armored as the Huns. It's kind of like a mix of like all these tribes of horsemen, but they also their culture is more akin, I'd say, to Native American in some sense. No one is the true king. The line ended up with the death of Renly. Stannis is a heathen fire worshipper. To each their opinion. Sir Pounce is the one true king. True! Sir Pounce is where it's at. For those who are not sure who that is, it's Tommen's cat. And he is the goodest boy. No, the goodest boy is if he was a dog. The goodest boy is a ghost. Sir Pounce is the one true king. Sir Pounce is the one true king, and Ghost is the goodest boy. I should go back and read the books again once the winter may be out by the time I finish, probably. I mean, listen. I got into the books in 2016? And at the time, people were like, oh yeah, the Winds of Winter is going to take a while, but it should be released in like a year or two. I managed to start my movie in 2019 and release it in 2025 before the new book is out, so. If I'm being honest, guys, I doubt we'll ever get it. The cutlass looks so goofy in this mod, I agree. They're a little off. Let's get some money out. Winds of Winter tomorrow. I wish. Excuse me. I've had a sneeze issue for the past couple of days. George R. R. Martin probably finished it a long time ago and he plans to release it when he dies so he gets no backlash. No, I don't think so. I think he's just procrastinating hard. Upgrading troops is so expensive. That's the real annoying thing. Like, look at this. If I look at the troop tree, just to get to this brigand is all close to 300. Rubber Knights, I can't even imagine. It must be like 1,000 at least. Chances of wins coming out are probably $20. 20%, I think you meant. And Spring, not even 1%. Probably get some stuff after George passes, unfortunately. Yeah, what I think is going to happen is eventually he's going to pass away. And then the editors are going to pick up the books, grab all his notes and drafts and scripts, and they're just going to fill in the gaps as much they can. I like the theory that his ending was the same as the show, and after it was received so negatively, he has to rewrite it all. It's 100% false, but it's funny. Yeah, it is funny. Rubber Knights are so good though. You're sending thousands of grading peasants to levies. Don't go troops, buy merc. Yeah, you keep telling me that. Get those mercs, yeah. I should get mercenaries eventually. Cavalry is expensive, so you don't swatty and knight the whole map. I guess so, yeah. Though there's nothing stopping me from just cheating if that's what I wanted to do. Where's the elder? Oh, there he is. I find it funny the simple brigand upgrades straight into a rubber knight with no in between. That is true. Now can I recruit? Thank you. He needs grain. Good luck with that though. Well, he needs grain, and there's at least 2 here, but I can't, Vertebrae freeriders? Yeah, I have no idea what that means either. Is there anyone to see here in the back? I usually bother going up the stairs if, I find unit names funny. You could be playing a super honorable run where you protect peasants and caravans from robbers, and your bandit units would still call themselves bandits. That they would. Just one of the many funny quirks of Warband mechanics. Why is the bard always playing by himself? Oh, and that's Marillion! I like Marillion! Well, he's a creep in the books, but George called him Marillion based on one of his favorite bands, Marillion, which is also one of my favorite bands, at least the Fish era with the first singer. Okay, let me drop all my people off. Well, we're comfortably on our way to getting another decent warband. Playing warband without cheat engine to speed your game is a pain. Yeah, well, that's the joy of these streams, is that you get to see me suffer in real time. Do you, Basil says, do you play Clash of Kings from a Game of Thrones? If you're talking about like the other mod, yeah, I have played it. But the scale is relatively smaller. It would be fun as like more of a I don't know. I don't know how to say it. Mm. Oh, iron is very expensive. I must have sold it here, actually. Oh, I think he meant Crusader Kings. Yeah, I thought he was saying Clash of Kings, CK. No, but no, that's true. Like, a lot of people ask me if I play Crusader Kings. And, yeah, sorry, no, I've never gotten around to playing those. Like anything, I probably should one day. It's just, you know, it's been hard. I really struggle playing new games. Every single time people bring that up, like, have you tried this game? Have you tried this game? It's like, ask me 5 years ago, and I would have downloaded it and started playing it right away. Not so much anymore. Now it takes a lot of mental effort to learn new games. Oh no, the Iron Islands are attacking my castle. I'm probably gonna lose it. I'm way too far, and I don't really have any Warband to... I'm back into 19,000. It really does add up quite nicely. That's Stannis' armor. It looks pretty cool. But it's not even as good. Have you tried GTA 6? Is it out yet? I don't think it is, huh? Paradox games overall are great, especially Crusader Kings. It's probably the best piece of media which exists for A Song of Ice and Fire, in my opinion. It's possible, yeah. I'm sure I'd like it, I just, you know, like I just said, it's not easy. What are the odds that, like, the Lords of the North are going to band up and go defend my castle while I'm gone trading? Yeah, I gotta stick with Crusader Kings. Game of Thrones mods are the best Game of Thrones Thrones games out there. Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, I do like Total War, and I've seen some Game of Thrones mods for Total War, but my impression was that it was mostly for custom battles, not like there's a map or anything. If that's the case, that's a shame. Dude, Sheep's Head is making a lot of money. Marrying my sister, then burning Westeros every time they piss me off never felt so good. AI defend you? Never in 1,000 years. You never know. And George Gabriel is here. Hi man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dragonstone has declared war against the Westerlands. They only started now? Many people fundamentally misunderstand medieval history and see it from a modern lens of states and nations that simply didn't or barely exist at the time. Games like Total War reinforce that idea, but Crusader King 2's character focus rectifies it. Probably have to go a bit more into that for me to really understand what you're saying, but I get the idea. I think Medieval 2 had a couple of Game of Thrones mods with map and all. That could be pretty cool. But we really do need time for my god Stennis the Menace to take over King's Landing. Can he? That's the question. How many? 4 packs of grain. Okay. Being raided by who? Euron Greyjoy is here. Oh, he's got a lot of heroes with him. I don't think it's a good idea to fight him. If I had a full warband, maybe. But, yeah, that's a lot of people. Think I can flee him? Or he's just going to... Yep, he's going to catch up to me anyway. Oh, well, Wyman Mendeley is here, though. I shouldn't... Oh, maybe I can catch up to him. Oh, he's way too far. Way too fast. Never mind. Bruh. Why is it that some of them fight? Are you serious? I don't think I can take him on. I have to be very careful for sure. But no, I don't think I can take him on. Every time I played, he only took King's Landing once, and damn, I wrote that shit on my calendar. What? Yeah, well, he's probably gonna catch up to me. Nothing for me to do. Whoa, that's... I don't remember that helmet in the show. It looks scary as hell. And he actually kind of likes me. I don't get it. I'll let you go just this once. I don't remember beating him ever. That must be a glitch. I was surprised seeing Metatron mention you in this video. I didn't know you had a second channel. So you didn't know I had a second channel, but you were watching Metatron and discovered that I had a second channel that he talked about me? That would be so funny. Isn't that a Valerian helmet? Maybe it is, but I just don't remember him ever wearing a helmet in the show. Yeah, he did mention me, but it was a pretty embarrassing video. Not particularly impressed with it. Oh no, ambush. I'm sure he does in the books, it's just that, you know, because it's based on the... Because it's taking the appearances of the characters and items from the show. I'm guessing they're taking liberties here. There's more? Isn't that for names? No, they do take the names from the books and the shows depending on which version. I'm just saying that, like, based on the items, based on the show, since he doesn't have a helmet in the show, they're taking a creative liberty, is all I'm saying. Is the Metatron video recent? I want to see the video. I think it's like 2-3 days old, I'm not sure. It's basically just a video to say my audience is great and the reason I've enlisted, the reason these, how did he say that? He basically said, well, the reason people failed to like take down my channel is because I haven't lost any subscribers from it. That's basically all he's saying. He's not getting into my arguments or anything. So it's just cope. Okay, well I got the grain at least to help that village. It's a nothing burger. Metatron just mentions him for 2 seconds and he doesn't address anything. Yeah, and he went out of his way to just cut out from my 2-hour stream. Closer to 3 hours if you go with the edited clip. He just cut out all the insults and made a little collage. It is really just cope. Can I catch up to him? I'm thinking about making cinematic video for a Prophecy of Pandora playthrough. I have prepared a character, story script, etc. Any advice or tips you can bless me with? Well, I haven't really made cinematic videos when it comes to my modding content, so I'm not sure the direction you're going with this. I'm really not sure. What I will say is that the only practical advice I can give you, George Gabriel, is because I don't know if you've made a lot of videos in the past, but like if you're going to be doing your playthrough around your script, make sure as you record your gameplay that you write the time code of all the important events so you can quickly trace them back when you're editing, because if you don't write anything down, that video will take forever. More of a technical advice that I can give you there. Duke, do you remember that Pandora video Bezer Wisser shared in the Discord? That's the style he's going for, I think. I don't remember that video. Maybe you could reshare it and I can check it later. No arguments of any person in the video are ever addressed in the video. He just assumes they're hit pieces and explains why hit pieces are bad. Yeah, that's what I mean, it was just cope. Yeah, he was yapping about how his fans are basically just yes men that agree with everything he says. Yeah, it's really a cult. It's so weird how like he's just going straight in there. It's like, yeah, you guys are so awesome. You know I'm right. You know they're wrong. We're great. Nah, nah, nah. And it's like, he's really just like leaning into all the accusations. It's impressive. Who the hell is Metatron? He's this Hema YouTuber from years ago that now is just making a lot of anti-woke content, although he keeps pretending like he's this truth supremacist or whatever, and it's pretty cringe, but I've enjoyed making a lot of response videos to him on the second channel, because there's a lot to debunk and it's actually been very entertaining. But yeah, lately he's been getting a lot of hit pieces from a lot of different people, and it's really getting to him, and it's actually pretty interesting to see how he reacts. That's all. And yeah, he's got some really weird complex going on, almost like he's a prophet or something. I like to call him a truth crusader, and that's really the vibe I get. And that's what I mean, like he really leans into it for someone who pretends to just be like a moderate, who's not into politics and stuff like that. More broken men, and they have Riverland troops. We gotta get on that. Oh no! It's been looted, no! I never got a message that we're being raided. It's probably Euron, that bastard. He raided my village. I will make a hit piece on you and cut out this part where you call his audience a cult. Sure. Metatron tries to appear as the reasonable centrist, but I've seen him personally giving hearts to some of the most abhorrently racist comments on his videos. I tried to post a screenshot on Discord. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Someone pointed out to me recently that, yeah, like, there's a lot of people in his comment section that are doing a lot of dog whistles, like, you know, like, I'm proud to be an Anglo-Saxon or something. And he just doesn't respond, he kind of just leaves them be. Like, there's no acknowledgement at all that a lot of his comments are like that now. Oh, I hit a friendly troop, damn it. Sorry, dude. And that was one of my footmen too, at least he got wounded instead of killed. Also, I will say that, like, his fans, like, yeah, you go under the comments of that one video he made that, like, he mentioned me briefly, and, like, it really looks like a cult over there, like, they're all, like, really into him, like, you know, like, keep fighting for the truth, yeah! It's really stupid. For the guy who wants to make some like videos, I say go watch Noriko Treasure series, get Cujo Warband mod for inspiration. That sounds pretty niche. Pretty sure all friendly troops you kill get wounded, no? Has it happened? I don't know. Oh, hired sword, Squire. I mean, I'm definitely taking these guys. But we get a bunch of cavalry? I guess so. In the mod, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty certain they live in other mods. You can kill them as well. Yeah, that's what I figured too. Yeah, it was definitely your run. And yeah, he just did a hard reset. That's fantastic. Good thing I had just withdrawn most of my money. I haven't met the Elder yet. Wait a minute, where was it? We went to Respite. Okay, it was Respite. Shoot. Why does he always have his feast in mode Kalen? That's what I don't get. Did you ever play Need for Speed Most Wanted? Didn't you literally ask me that, like, on the last stream? Like I said, the only Need for Speed game I really played was Need for Speed Underground 2, which is, like, the classic, in my opinion. Theory, have you ever played chess? Yes, I'm not a very good player by any means, but I used to play a lot of chess with my friends back in high school. In fact, I do have a chessboard, and my chessboard is the one from Harry Potter, you know, with all the massive figurines. That's my chess game. I have it, and it looks pretty awesome. Or rock, paper, scissors. No, I've never actually played rock, paper, scissors. Can't say I have. That looks pretty badass, gotta say. But it's crazy expensive. Still can't afford it. Not comfortably, anyway. You can't... I forgot, sorry man. I can't remember what I ate yesterday. That sounds like a pretty fun board. Yeah, it's cool. Oh yeah, I'm fighting Garland Tyrell. I'm getting involved in this. Lots of us. Might crash. Oh, we're just charging? I don't know that you should be charging, guys. Oh, that's a decent amount of cavalry. Lord's just charging in, of course. Do the pieces move with magic and destroy each other like in the movie? I wish. That'd be pretty cool. I just finished Shadow of War and can't stop thinking of the Nemesis system it was implemented in Warband. If it was implemented in Warband or Bannerlord. In Bannerlord there is a mod called Nemesis, but I don't think that's what you're describing. Not great, not great. I think the North has lost at this point. No, we're still pretty good, and the Red Wedding hasn't happened yet. I'm just surprised that a Lord from the Reach has made it all the way up here. Oh, damn it. Horse crippled. Great. Thank you. Thank you for that. Poor Reach Man, my favorite faction. Really? The Reach? But they're not fighting a real war, they're only playing one. Hold up, guys. Sorry guys, it's just my girlfriend came home and was just checking in on her. Oh, Garland Tyrell is pretty cool. That's Loris Tyrell's brother, and he's the one who oh, damn it. Froze again. Yeah, this is the Loris's brother who practices by fighting 4 people at once. I just think their troops look cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Hey, Shirley, not me. Welcome back. How is my party already at full limit? I was at like 150 not long ago. That doesn't make sense. No loot though. Also, the webcam is still bugging. This is weird. This is really annoying. What are your friendly unit damage settings? Pretty low actually. I think 25%. I might have to increase it if I see that like it's really too easy, but for now, considering I still got utterly destroyed last time. Oh, I lost my castle too. Damn it. So I lost the castle and my village got looted. Things are not going well. So I'm just gonna go drop off my prisoners. That explains how you almost held off the mountain. Yeah, well. Okay, so I still got my breweries, but the sheep's head is completely broke. So we're in the negative now. For the time being. Gonna do another quick trade run after that. 1500, not too bad. Actually, let me ask if there's any tournaments nearby. Sisterton? Perfect. Let's go back to Sisterton. I already won one there. Terry, where are you from? I'm French-Canadian. Tournament is going to be held in Duskendale? Alright. Yeah, I'm down. Could go sell some stuff there too. After consulting with the peers of the realm, Kimura decided to confer Banefort on you. You may decline the honor, but it will probably mean... No, accept the honor. Where's Banefort? I feel like it's in the Riverlands or something. Wait. Bruh, I'm way too far to do anything with that. I'm just gonna be collecting the revenue and that's it. Like, there's nothing I can do. I ain't defending that castle, no way. Terry, I found Metatron's videos where he gave hearts to some racist stereotypes. The video is about using DNA evidence to debunk Carthaginians had black ancestry. Well, you know, if you feel free to give some screenshots on the Discord. It might come in useful if it's pretty self-explanatory. Are you saying this as someone who doesn't know him or as a fan and viewer of Metatron? Fan and viewer. Okay. Well, Ari, if you're open to the idea that he might have some problematic views or certain ways that he doesn't do certain things, I invite you to check out my second channel and see the videos for yourself. I've made a couple of videos debunking him, so... Oh, the Squires upgrade straight to Edge Knight. That's interesting. I am a fan viewer myself. But yeah, I even showed my girlfriend like the bit where you know, he explains how he is, you know, like, oh, you know, I'm from the latest video he made, how he's scoping. I just showed a few bits to my girlfriend and she immediately was like, oh, he's so full of shit. I saw one about Woman King. Yeah, well, that's one of the videos I made, but you could start, you want to do it right, start in the original order. Start with just like the latest video on my channel and go from there. What am I doing? Okay, I got a lot of stuff. I don't actually need that much bread right now. So I'm just gonna sell it so I can really stock up here. Lots of timber, lots of fur. I should drop these tools in my storage. Probably be just for the best. That doesn't narrow it down. Are you saying this? Okay, May, I'm not sure what doesn't narrow it down. Okay, let me travel to Sisterton. Get the tournament going over there. And then the one in Duskendale. Nah, those aren't good prices. I think I'll save them for other towns. Metatron is alright to be rude to commenters who think he is a fascist and with creators like Freda and Bad Empanada slandering him. Dude, I really invite you to look a bit more. And I just missed the tournament. That's fantastic. Everyone's leaving. I really suggest you look at the arguments instead of how Metatron presents them, because what he calls slander, leftists do insult all the time and complain when Metatron does it when commenters earn it. I'm not gonna argue with you in the comments, Ari. I would just recommend, if you really want to see what the criticisms are, to actually look. Do you know what Professor Dave does to commenters? I really don't care. Like, he can do what he wants. And if Metatron wants to be rude in his own comments, he can be rude too, but I'm just saying, like, the way he presents himself, he's supposed to be above that, first of all. And the way he also handles it, sometimes a lot of people have, like, very genuine criticisms, and he goes out of his way to ignore them. Like, you say Freda, like, you know, slandered him or something, but, like, Freda was actually pretty mild compared to what a lot of other people said. Yeah, like Mr. Args just said, I saw for these videos and he was respectful. Metatron is the one that said that historian quotes are boring. Yeah, that's the main thing. You know, Freda had a bunch of quotes, and Metatron cut all of them out saying they were boring, even though they're what makes the argument. Which comes off very intellectually lazy, you know? Travel to another port. Let's go to Gold Town. I just missed a tournament anyway. We're gonna go all the way to Duskendale. But a couple of other stops to sell the stuff first. Damn, this guy is a hardcore viewer? Probably. Yeah, Silver Mask is grabbing the popcorn. But this is what I mean. There's a lot of very genuine criticisms of Metatron, and one of the things he likes to do is he says, well, if you were nice about it, if you were respectful, then we could have gotten into a discourse. But I will say on that, like, one of the best points I heard to that was from Freda. And what Freda said is, it doesn't really matter if people are respectful to you or not, because if the argument is that your content is trash, even if you say it respectfully, that's not something Metatron's going to want to engage with. If the fundamental disagreement is how you do content in the first place, and that means that all your content is, like, seriously flawed, then I don't think Metatron would be keen to hear that, even if it was said respectfully, because it's a criticism that, if true, would still force Metatron to correct himself on a lot of actual stuff. Ari, the video about Metatron being mean in the comments isn't about him necessarily being wrong for doing it. Terry's point is that, in that video, is that he seems easily provoked lately. The comments of the replies are actually problematic, but even if they weren't as you claim, you're still missing the point of Terry arguing and Metatron may be crashing out. There's that. Okay, true. Well, there you go. Thank you. The biggest issue with woke culture is that it's being pushed into everything. If people want to be woke and stuff, just do it. It's no one's business. It's theirs. No need to make it a big thing. The problem is, you know, they find like it's being pushed onto other stuff. Like, first of all, like, there's a term for it called woke, but I'm pretty sure if you look into a lot of the stuff that you enjoyed as a kid, there was a lot of things in there that was already considered woke. It's just that now there's a lot of reactionary right-wingers who put a lot of emphasis on it and get mad about it, but the reality of it is that not much has changed. Woke doesn't woke in the terms that it's being used by right-wingers to complain doesn't actually mean anything anymore. I posted the said video of Metatron and the screenshot of the racist comments which he gave heart to on the Discord. Well, thank you. I'll make sure to look at them later, and if there's anything worth keeping, I'll make sure to keep it. When was the last time woke culture was pushed to you, Vlad? How is Ari going from defending Metatron to now asking someone else? I thought Terry was a lefty. Yes, I am a lefty. I'm pretty far left, actually. At least I consider myself pretty far left. Well, further left than average, let's say. I'll just say like Sam Cedar. I'm of the left. I'm on the left, and that's where I am. The most woke thing I ever watched as a kid was Captain Planet. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure I know what Captain Planet is. But I mean, because for example, like, this is one of the things that Freda pointed out. But like, Metatron would say one of his favorite games is like Final Fantasy Tactics, even though it's super political. But he doesn't understand that all of the politics from Final Fantasy Tactics are actually very far left. It's about class consciousness. It's about class struggle, which is Marxist in nature. And for him, he says, well, it's not left versus right, it's top versus bottom, therefore it's okay. But it's like, that's just a very silly understanding of it, you know? There was a woke parade yesterday blocking traffic. On some cartoons, you can see their influence as well. Are you talking about Pride Month? Well, I'm so sorry that they had like one parade, and then you won't see another one for another year. You know? But that doesn't make the other criticisms of him valid, like he is a total grifter and a liar. If you really want to see the grift in practice, specifically watch my video called Exposing Metatron. Because what I actually do in that video is I compare how he deals with the left versus how he deals with the right in very similar circumstances, and you can very clearly see that he's very much in defense of the right and very critical of the left, and it's just one example of many. Anyway, I don't mind like debating, but I do also recognize that like I'm supposed to have a Warband stream, so I'm trying not to get distracted too easily, but it is what it is. I think Metatron rambling about woke culture, falsifying history is frankly schizophrenic and paranoid. Oh, so you have some, maybe I'm getting mixed up. Ari, weren't you the one who said you were a fan and a viewer? So I think Metatron's rambling about woke culture, falsifying history is frankly schizophrenic and paranoid. It is. And one of the things that I find very peculiar about Metatron specifically is that every time he's exposed to a left-wing idea that can lean into woke, he always ends up saying, this is a mental manipulation, or I feel like I'm being manipulated. And it's like, that's kind of revealing, isn't it? That the moment he's presented with left-wing ideas that may challenge some of his preconceived notions, instead of thinking critically, he just thinks like, nope, I'm being manipulated. Join the competition. Great. I'll keep the iron, but this sells decently still. How can you make this conclusion about Metatron and still call yourself a fan? Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, if you already started with your critique, Ari, maybe you should just take it further and see where it leads you, because I don't think you could be a fan if you really realize just how a lot of the stuff he does is disingenuous. Message of mine is not sending for some reason. There may be some auto moderation thing going on. Just make sure it's safe for work, I guess. Anyway, tournament. 3 teams of 6. Let's go. Ah. Okay, this is not going well. Yeah, that was not my best. I think I took maybe 1. Yeah, ah well. That wasn't the best. Okay, let's go to, I think I sold all my stocks, so let's just go back to White Harbor and sell the iron there. I think he is genuine in what he believes about this. And I never said it is disingenuous, I'm saying he has mental problems. I don't think he would appreciate you saying that either, man. I think he is genuine in what he believes about this and needs help. But history content in general is good and nice. I mean, it's possible that when he sticks to history, he makes decent content, though even in that context, there might still be a lot of problems with his methodology, and it depends on what he's talking about. Because, like, one of the things he really likes to defend himself with is, like, that he has a team of historians, you know, helping him peer review his work, right? But, like, he never cites any of his sources, and he never points to which historian worked on what specifically, so there's no real way of fact-checking him. We've reached the point where Metatron's fans are calling him a schizophrenic and still follow him. Yeah, it's kind of like MAGA cult, isn't it? I don't even know who Metatron is, lol, never heard of the dude. Yeah, sorry about that. Yo, Ben Fort, 18,000. I don't think I'm gonna make that kind of money again, but that's what always happens when you capture it the first time, right? The first pay is always huge. But I better withdraw it. Okay, well, let's go on campaign now. I only know him for his review for medieval weapons and armor. That's how I discovered him, like, probably close to a decade ago. And I actually really liked him at the time because there was a, how would I say this? I've said it before, but one of the things I liked about Metatron at the time is that he was a full-on LARPer. Like, he wouldn't just put on the armor and explain to you what it is. Like, he would strike poses, and you could tell that he was really into it. And what I liked about that at the time is that I knew for a fact that if I got my own set of armor, I would act the exact same way. So it felt very genuine to see someone unabashedly act like this on camera. That's what I really liked about him. I felt like other people like Scalagrim, like they had the armor and swords, but they were talking about it very passively. And it just didn't carry the same energy to it, you know? Vlad, those people parading are far more inconvenienced by being unable to marry those they love than you are by being unable to get to a store the way you want to. That is absolutely true. I assure you no such parade would happen if you and your country didn't treat them as second-class citizens. Yeah, sure, buddy. Let me come for work, very tired and wanting to see my family just for some people to block my traffic. Yeah, it's inconvenient, but don't you see the point here? Like, it could be a parade about literally everything else, and you couldn't just pinpoint it on the woke. Your problem isn't with the woke per se, it's just you feel inconvenienced. But, you know, people are allowed to have parades, it's fine. I need more inventory management, that's for sure. Okay, let me go down south and see what I can do. Maybe I could capture, but they likely put a big garrison in here, so I don't think I'll be able to do much. Eri may have multiple personality disorder. I am sure making people annoyed at you really helps. Again, you're only annoyed because you're inconvenienced. But at the same time, like May just says, like, yeah, it historically helps. I'm sure feminists initially were considered very annoying, but by being annoying, they got rights and legitimacy. So, you know, that's kind of just how it works. Protesting, making parades, having gatherings. 400 for Garden Tyrell? Seriously? 400? That's nothing. What a ripoff. Seriously. Also, I forgot to withdraw my money, so I might lose a good chunk when inevitably this gets attacked. They're attacking right now. No way I'm keeping this castle for long. So the 18,000 I cashed, I'm not getting it back. Dude's got 138. You'd think he'd be bold enough to attack, but nope. There is also Bull Hansen, the Viking dude. He is good, but sometimes he mentions stuff without any sources except his novel. I don't see inherently... I just want to make it clear, there's nothing wrong inherently with talking about history and making videos about it, but I think you also need to be a lot more transparent with the fact that you may not be qualified to talk about certain things and that what you say may not be correct. The problem with Metatron is that he considers himself a historian, he has a team of academics behind him, and... Okay, I need a fight, because now my troops are getting really, Oh, the Moon Brothers! Oh, and there's 215 of them. Think I can take them on? How tough are the Moon Brothers, actually? I don't actually know how good they are, but I think they're pretty good. It's really hard to say.
Everything has a price, even your life.
That might be really bad. I may have done something really stupid, especially since I didn't look to upgrade my troops, I think. You have a lot of troops which will demoralize you? Yeah. Also don't think they have a lot of shields, huh? So maybe I'll just go and try some harassment for a bit. But yeah, big battle ahead. Oh, a lot of them are like double-handed axes. Yeah, they can definitely kick some butts. Oh, it's not too good. I don't know, man. Yeah, no, they're wearing us down big time. I may need to quit while I'm ahead. This is bad. This is too bad. Ooh, that wasn't good. 100 for us, 59 for them. Ah, I can't. Damn it. Oh, this was bad. Now the troops are definitely gonna start deserting like crazy. Damn. This was really bad. You might win since it's normal and not hard. Yeah, that didn't age well. No, unfortunately my troops were not even remotely prepared enough for this. Oh man, I just spent way too much money upgrading these. Damn it! Oh no, I can't be here. It's gonna get me banned. I wanted to check if I could raise the morale of my troops, but the Moon Brothers are tough. I don't think you can win. Yeah, I can't. Wasn't there a part here where I can just, like, entertain my troops? It's weird. Yeah, I'm just losing troops from low morale. I gotta stay here, I guess, and wait. Can they desert me while I'm resting in the town? I have no idea. Hey, I'm still making money. Sheep's Head is recovering surprisingly fast, too. But I have to go and cash out before, Come on, broken men? I can't take him on. I need the morale boost. Come on, guys. You can do better. I also recommend you get the Wolf Companion if you're a Northman. Any communication of which Metatron vid to watch? Well, I wouldn't recommend any of his content now because it's very lazy, but like Gabriel says, almost all of his content now is political and has attracted a larger audience that specifically wants their biases affirmed with current day scientific studies. Yep. I mean, which of Terry's videos on him? It really depends. I think like the one that gets the most to the point is probably exposing Metatron. Never mind, just everyone charge. Oh, there's some good guys in here. Shoot. Oh, well, we're still winning, so... I may recommend the University Guidelines one, simple, to the point, and any respect one could have for Metatron should be lost there. That is true. The video is called Metatron Can't Read. If you need a short one, just go with that one. It's, Bay is right. It makes it pretty clear how lazy Metatron is. Well, at least we're getting more troops here, which is nice. 8 squires, wow. Okay, well, hopefully with that morale boost, back to average. So there's that. Okay, I will check. What a fun guy, Lamau. I'm afraid I'll have to leave. Have a good continuation of the stream. Well, thanks for stopping by, Blackfire, as usual. And, yeah, hopefully I'll see you next time. I should probably still live stream on Friday. Seen all Metatron videos, and ironically, yeah, that's pretty bad. I mean, from purely, like, channel incentive, I don't want to blame Metatron for, like, you know, doing like daily uploads, but it's like you can't get mad when people call all your channels slop, because like when you make a video per day, like it's so low, you can't make a video per day and have it be high effort, you know? Can't even see it. Oh, that was good. Lucky Radar. Headshot from here? Wow. You are the one who made the Lord of the Rings mod. Want to say thank you and please make it easier to be merc for both sides of the war. I don't think Blackfire did the Lord of the Rings one. He made Struggle for the Iliac Bay and World of Vesnar. And if you want to talk to him directly, you can also talk to him on my server. Blackfire did the Skyrim mod, not the, well, Elder Scrolls mod, it's based on Daggerfall. Struggle for the Iliac Bay. Just gotta get my morale up and get the troops to upgrade a little more. Because right now, we have to recover from this atrocious defeat. I will say though, the archers did really well against the Moon Brothers. So I should really just have like a good line of them to really just wreak havoc as much as possible. Blackfire actually developed the original game Mountain Blade Warband, but the woke media hides the truth from you. I wouldn't bother with Moon Brothers. Easiest way to take them out is when you have lords backing you up, probably. The squires are surprisingly dangerous foot infantry. The good thing about the hammer is it knocks people out, so you can also sell them as prisoners much more easily. 21 morale, excellent. More prisoners. More loot. Taking Greywater Watch. That's the one right here, yeah. Oh, we got our first Edge Knight. Those still infantry. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. No! The Weeper's party has joined on the enemy side. First Flint has joined the battle on your side. Okay, well I got some reinforcement at least. 123 against 220. Jesus. Good thing I just upgraded everybody. At least they're just, ah, damn it. Camera froze again. That's really annoying. I gotta figure that out. Okay, so I got some troops, and their infantry is pretty good. It is pretty open ground. And yeah, they're all gonna be infantry. Lots of archers, not bad. And they're charging like idiots, so we may have a chance here. Oh, I got their enemy, their leader. Oh, they have a lot of archers. And they're raining down on us, not great. Northern Clansman Champion killed instantly. What the heck? How are they so good? Oh, they got some really elite troops. Jesus Christ. They're like a household guard. They're way too tough. Are you kidding me? Come on. There's no way we're beating them. They're way too tough. We're gonna... It's only a matter of time before we get overwhelmed. Well, actually, we're really, like, doing our best to wear them down as much as possible, but, I don't know. Oh, this is a close call. Jesus Christ. Imagine this battle without 25% damage reduction. Yeah, exactly. That would have been an absolute slaughter. But we might actually get away with it. The thing that's frustrating, though, is that I won't get to, I won't get to get any loot because there's more lords right in the back that may still catch up to us. Man, the Tens are not messing around, but Jesus Christ, that was bad. That was so bad. So my tip of the day, do a couple of trade runs, check every tavern for high tier mercs, spies, free riders, sworn sword and edge knights, make all your current troops into archers if you can. Yeah, that might be a good approach to have more archers. But 51, 22 dead, 29 wounded. Ally casualties, 51 as well. Hey, first rubber knight, eh? Next time, if you fight, get all your archers on high ground, ask them to hold fire till the enemy are close, and send cav in and get archers to shoot. You will win every time with minimal losses. I'll try and remember that. Yeah, there's this one more guy right there. Maybe if I stick to the road, I can escape. But I'm glad they joined me. Oof. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna turn around, take a quick shortcut, and go get some more troops, because that was really bad. I mean, I did survive, but... Did you stream on Monday, or was it Tuesday? It was Monday that I did. I wanted to do it yesterday, but then some bunch of other things happened, and I got distracted with that, and I didn't end up doing anything. I don't know that I'll be streaming tomorrow, but definitely on Friday for sure, as usual. Long time ago, I hired a spy that infiltrated the castle, and he knocked up the entire warband, and I easily conquered it, but they patched that up, I think. That would be pretty funny, though. "42 outlaws? Think you can take me on?" But yeah, most of my available troops right now are peasants. Not great. I'm gonna have to free them up, but right now... Damn, they're expensive.
We'll have our pay. We'll have our fun.
Okay, what are we dealing with? Mostly peasants still, huh? Although most of my archers are also available, I think. That's a rubber knight. They look really tough. At least I have a good bunch of archers now too, so that's pretty good. Problem is a lot of my troops don't even have Oh man, the archers are good. Oh my god. Oh, well, the archers are OP, yo. Dude, I already answered you, Mitten. Maybe you missed it, but it was Monday that I streamed. I wanted to yesterday, but it didn't work out. You say you have bad memory. You also have not very good attention span, huh? Damn, that was quick. That went really well. I did not see. You did not hear, you mean? Morale is already at the highest. I always get pirates here. I don't get it. I left when I put comment. Oh, that's great. You know, it's a good idea to ask a question and then leave before you hear the answer. It's not your fault at all. Yeah, I might as well just charge, because the placement in this one is so buggy that it's not worth it much. Oh man, the Edge Knight died. Just when I got him. Are you kidding me? Defending this village is a serious pain in the ass. Ah, damn it. No, I'm not losing, but I did get beat up. This is, I mean, like, the pirates are pretty decent. But also, like, the paths in this village, in this scene, are, like, really whack, so it's really hard to, It's really hard to get a good fight going because, like, even if you have good troops and then you're stuck with the villagers who are worthless, like... So it makes it unnecessarily difficult. Like, see, like, I still lost, like, 19 dudes. A tavern gives you settlers somewhere to wind down, get merry, and tell stories of great adventures throughout the known world. Prosperity will be increased by 5% at this settlement, including an increased income. Sure. You need better gear, to be honest? Yeah, I do. Check my treasury, though. Do you plan to rebel? No. I like Robb Stark, the king in the north. I just hope he survives. Why forcible recruitment if I'm already they're already acceptive of me? What the heck? Why can't I just recruit? It's really weird how I can sometimes and not other times. Like, I don't get it. Bruce Bolton would like to have a word with you. Yeah, I'm sure he would. But okay, I don't know if they're gone. I was lucky to get these reinforcements last time. I'm just hoping to get to Castle Black so I can sell off the prisoners and buy some more furs and timber and stuff. Jon Snow's still there, that's good. And there's another tournament. Gotta try our luck again. Also, I'm running low on food. Timber is too expensive, though. Ah. But how much do I have right now? 32,000. I should open a brewery somewhere else. $4,000 for the prisoners. That's very good. Well, I should just get that Norton armor to finally complete the look. I think they're with me, but I have no idea. Probably not. Well, I'm not making that mistake again. An iron works and a dragon sword will work pretty well? Okay. We might just have to do that. Yeah, I know you can save him. Someone told me you can, but I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to pull it off. That's all. There you go, thank you. Two teams of 6, oof. And I still don't have a horse. I'm supposed to have a horse usually, but I guess for a while they just haven't given me any. Guys, don't get distracted. I don't know who's who anymore. Okay, everyone's here together? Okay. And we got it, alright. I really wish I could get like Osman Kettleblack's armor. It looks really awesome. Oof. Nice. Am I strong enough to wield this sword? It's a great sword. I don't know. I don't want to take that risk. Hitting him like this non-stop makes me think of Orlando Bloom in Kingdom of Heaven, just beating the crap out of that Templar by hitting him in the face with a rock, but he's got a helmet, so it's just stunning him. That was a very niche reference, and that could get really bad now. No! Damn it again. Ah! This is really annoying. Ah. It's always like in the last round that I get screwed. Oh, these are all too far away. That would have been perfect if I actually got that. But okay. Going back to what Vlad was saying. Yeah, I'll go to Dragonstone and get an Ironworks. We'll see. I'm just going to go to Winterfell again to... Oh, do I have prisoners? No, I just sold my prisoners. Oh, so I probably lost my castle, didn't I? Yeah, I lost it. And you must have thought like the other ones would join him. Oh, they're close by. They don't usually spawn this close. It'll be fun to see them get slaughtered by the archers. Wish I had more time to set them up properly. That would have been a real kill zone. My man, the Rubber Knight. Come on, get to him. Get to him, get to him, get to him. No joy. Oh shoot, the free folk are offering 10,000? Nice! That's not bad at all. I'll take it, sure. Yeah, I get enough archers. What I should get more now is cavalry. Oh, there's a feast in Winterfell. That means there's a tournament. Probably. Is he here? I guess he's not here yet, but there's supposed to be a feast, right? So normally when there's a feast... Well, never mind. On the next day, I'm just gonna go do my trade run. I keep forgetting to look at mercenaries, it just doesn't occur to me. Not that there is any. Also, I wanted to check, Nice. I should keep the ring mail for a future companion, though. That does look pretty good. Hell yeah. I'll stick to that, and I'll just do my run to get some money back from this. Things seems to have fallen a bit quiet. Anybody still here? Oh yeah, we saw this with the other one. Who is it that I'm supposed to be fighting when I do that? I know he's really tough, but who knows? Also, am I supposed to just collect my money in Winterfell? Because I keep getting that message. Oh, that's a lot of thieves. Let's have fun. $1,000 troops? Are you serious? He's got 1,000 troops. That's not a warband, that's an army, yo. What the heck? Yeah, but they are very bad. He has thieves and brigands. Oh, okay, so very low quality. Got it. Come on, guys, give me a show. It'll be funny as heck. I was hoping for more, but oh well. I still have relatively few of them, I guess. I never mess with the land registry, always confuses me. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, damn. The thieves PvP is killing me? What? I'm just surprised they haven't retreated. Gotta do it all the morale boost we can find, but it's also good practice for the troops. 6,000, man. That is insulting. Why are they so expensive? Like, maybe before I bought the armor. Speaking of which, we got the armor now, baby. Hell yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty cool. Okay, trade run. You're not supposed to get them early in game. Get them late when you already have the income you need. Okay, fair enough. Man, these horses are huge. That's a very slow fade. Okay, well, we recovered pretty well from getting looted, all things considered. What I'd like, though, is to be able to sell my prisoners. But for that, I would need... I'm sure she's 20,000, of course. What about Baron Grey? 9,000. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna have to go all the way to Winterfell again just to get rid of the prisoners before going on that run. Also, we've been at it for 2 hours and a half. I feel like by 12 it'll be a good time as any. At least now I have a good armor. That's not too bad. So, okay, here we go. Back to the camp. Not sure where they are or why me telling them to hold position makes them not listen. Fine, just charge. And get slaughtered, I guess. And get stuck. What do you like and what do you dislike about streaming and content creation? When streaming and content creation are not the same thing. Streaming is just what I'm doing right now. Content creation could literally mean like making lots of different kinds of videos. What do I like about it? What I like mostly is I get to do it at my own hours and make the content that I want to make, so having that freedom is really nice. What I dislike about it is that it's actually very hard. Like, I've been at this for almost 4 years, and I am making money every month, but it's in spite of the views, in spite of the ads, in spite of the very generous donations, a lot of them coming from you. It's still... I'm still not even remotely close enough to paying my bills and making this a full-time job, so I still need another job to pay my stuff. Yeah, that's really about it, and I do feel like sometimes, in spite of the high effort that I make into videos, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I probably make a lot of mistakes, and I'm not very business-oriented, but I do feel like sometimes, like, the only reason my videos aren't more successful is literally because they're not pushed in the algorithm. I really do feel like YouTube is just keeping me down sometimes. Maybe I'm just coping. I don't know. But what do you like about it, Warband? Because you make a lot of content yourself, and you just started recently, and you're doing pretty well for yourself, all things considered. How do you like it? And we got Qua here, who is someone who received a membership. Have you ever tried NVIDIA RTX Remix with Warband? It's a bit glitchy, but with a little bit of hard work, it can be published as a RTX Remix. Well, to get the RTX Remix, I'm guessing you would have an RTX card. I'm still on GTX personally, so I don't have that. Also, Warband is old and no new players play it. It's not a very popular game, and obviously my content is very niche. That's also a problem, for sure. Still can't get new troops though? Am I full? Yeah, I'm full. That's why. Why are they horse archers? Just put them in cavalry, man. GTX cards are better at core performance. Ha ha ha. Well, they're kind of old too, so... I mean, I have a GTX 1080, which for a game like Warband is already very overkill, as you can see from the frame rate. But, it's still not RTX, so not much I can do about that. Every Warband player found this channel because they play Warband. A random 15-year-old who never heard of the game will never get it recommended. That is true. Yeah, unfortunately, that's something I just kind of have to come to terms with too. It's that the content is just very niche. So it is true. I mean, one thing I considered doing for a while is restarting the series that I first started doing when I was on my channel, which is reviewing the classics of my childhood. And I already have the footage, so it would be very easy to re-edit these videos, re-record the audio, make them much better quality, much better paced, and just try my luck again with that. Maybe at some point. It would still go be a lot of effort though. Also, what am I doing here? I'm supposed to be going on my run. I always fail to call. No, that's not bad. But I feel like the way armor works in this game, it really doesn't matter if you have a horse with armor on it. It might not do anything at all. I mean, I love it, but I'm still in my baby steps. You've been at it for years. I'm creeping up. I'm creeping up on 1 year officially now. Okay, yeah, year 1 officially. Yeah, okay, so you've been at it for a year. But yeah, I mean, keep in mind, you know, like, we can make very good content, but we're still playing a game that's very niche. You, by your name alone, you're making it pretty easy to, make it very difficult for you to get out of that niche, but it really depends on what you intend to do also. So yeah. Ah, damn it. Whoa, I can't even, not even remotely. But congrats on your first year. By the end of my first year, that's when I got the 1,000 subscribers. But I think you're already way above that now. How many subs do you have? For anyone in chat, like, there aren't many people right now. I think I'm at the lowest, but I should shout out your channel more, especially when you're supporting me. But guys, Warband isn't just called Warband and in my chat. He has a channel and he makes a lot of content. That's how he knows so much about this mod, because he's made a playthrough on it. So go subscribe to his channel. $4,750. Dude, you're doing way better in your first year than I was in mine, that's for sure. That's actually a very good performance. My channel performance is pretty low right now. Muffin Stops recent Pandora vid got 300k views too. Yeah, he did really good with that video for sure. Like I said, it's completely random. Sometimes you'll do really well and sometimes unclear. I was really hoping my last Warband video would do much better than that, but it really hasn't. I think the well has dried up on Warband content. I'm still doing it for fun, but I do need to seriously rethink what I'm doing. I also want to lean more into my political channel, see how that turns up, but yeah. I think it also comes down to like how you approach the game in the first place. Like a lot of people tell me that like I should lean into Warband multiplayer content, but I hate multiplayer, so it's like I don't know if there's more success there, but I just don't like it. So Okay, maiden pool, no good. Prices are crap. Let's try salt pans. If I can make it there safely, that is. This area is always so stressful. Okay, that's not bad. And the salt is really cheap. Alright. I mean, how to get to fair market? You still have to pass by River Run, so there's no point. Might as well go to River Run and see how that goes. This is the part where I get captured again. Way too expensive for the salt. But it'll do. That was a good run. Let's see, fair market. Very cheap salt overall, but I don't have anything else to sell, so I'm just gonna sell that back up north and we should be pretty set. Gotta be careful though. They just passed right by me. And they might actually catch up. My reputation is pretty good, that helps. Oh, there's a tournament now. Great. Yeah, those are good margins. Come on, we got this. 3 teams of 8. Oof. That's not good. Damn it. Missed the last one. And most of this one too, it seems, lol. Yeah, well, it's okay. A lot of people have tuned out. We had like a peak of like 15 for a good while. More like 10. It's not bad. Why am I stuck? What the hell? Why am I stuck? I really hate this. That was... Why am I stuck on the wall? That was so stupid. Of course I can admit it. I was stuck. Like, every time I tried to hit him, he would step back, and then that increased my risk of getting attacked. That was stupid. That was unfair. Come on. That was dumb. Jesus. Yeah, that was great. That was just great. Yeah, I got stuck in the wall. That was fantastic. Note to self, never get close to the wall. It might just grab onto you and never let go. But hey, we got our money back. A good chunk of it actually. You should get a new enterprise. Yeah, you told me to, furs are a bit more on the expensive end, but I can still get a good markup on it. Walls collapsing on me, Terry. Okay, well, I'm gonna give it time to get cheaper. I'm gonna do another run. And when I get back to Dragonstone, because I forgot, I'm supposed to buy an iron workshop over there. That's not a lot, though. For 1.2k per week, I believe? Yeah, that's not bad. Also... Okay, I got 4,000 from visiting. That's great. But I pretty much made all the money back that... Whoops. Alright guys, you wanna dance? Let's dance. Is this mod really that difficult that you have to stream every day? Well, it's not because it's difficult that I'm streaming it every day. It's because I feel like streaming. No direct link between the two. But it's getting close to lunchtime, so I think hopefully works out well. It's supposed to come out this fall in like a month or two. No. I believe Royce actually said dance with me then. Is the exact line. But yeah, you got it. Yeah, the verses are pretty badass, yeah. Can't wait for War Cells to be delayed and War Cells when becomes a new meme. Yeah, probably. I don't think streaming it more often makes it easier. Yeah, that's what I meant. 5 years later. Yeah, basically. I'm going to single-handedly save the Night's Watch by giving them so many recruits. Jesus Christ, they're just all around. Is he attacking? That's a bad fight, yo. Where is Jon Snow? Did he get defeated? I don't even think you give them troops. If you sell prisoners, I think it's just a myth. Still on the more expensive end, but we can still get a decent markup. Oh hell nah, yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Hey, I got a companion, just like that. Okay. And he's got engineer. Now that's what I'm talking about. Free companions. Oh, well, it doesn't matter what well, I don't need to hire peasants because I ain't got no room anyway. But, I never heard of this companion all my years. Well, I know that when you get that event in Britain Walda that it's based on, you get like a old hero, which is like a high-end troop. But there's no point in, actually, go to the village center. I'm gonna go into my household storage and just drop the tools there because they're taking up a lot of space and I'm not using them right now, so... Age of Arthur was fun. Unfortunately, the source course was lost. Yeah, it was pretty good, but the sieges were broken, which is my main drawback. Oh, very cheap timber. $44,000 that I have right now. My goodness. Well, at that kind of price, let me buy a brewery here as well. Can definitely afford to do both. I did the wrong thing. Silver stacks. It only costs 50 silver stacks to increase my morale by 10. But why can't I, what? Oh man. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, well, I guess I'll do it on my way back then. Stupid. You gotta wait like 1 to 2 days to get the option again? Alright, fair enough. Ah. Oh, well, we might as well finish on that one. It'll be interesting. Hey Terry, thank you for streaming. I'm feeling a bit sleepy in my bed. Looks so comfy right now, so I think I'll take a nap. Yeah, well, you do you, man. Enjoy your nap, and thank you for stopping by. I'll see you again soon. What? Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? I thought... How did it happen already? I don't understand. How am I... What? No, that's okay, but I thought I had time to go there. Yeah, I'm gonna force quit the game and see if I can do something about that. Whoops. Let me force quit the game and see if I can catch it. Because you're supposed to be able to go there. That's frustrating. I think it's because I was stuck on a ferry, so it kind of just auto-resolved itself. But if that's the case, then I'm not going to be able to do much. But bruh, like, I'm supposed to be there, yo. That's annoying. I like how in this Hearts, the giants are on the side of the Dothraki. How does that make sense? Alright, let's try again. Yeah, 155. It may already be too late. Like, if it auto-saved after I took the ferry, I'm done. Yeah, and I went straight to Gold Town, so there's no way. No, I'm stuck doing this. That's fantastic. So I guess, we get the Battle of the Bastards after all. Yeah, because I guess there's no Battle of the Bastards if you save, the guy. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Ah, that really sucks. I'm not gonna be able to make it. That's really annoying. That is really frustrating. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I guess no red wedding. Well, I mean, it did happen, but I wasn't there to witness it. That's so stupid. Lord WOOOOORRREEE is now known as Lord Paramount of the Riverlands, and all Tullies have been proclaimed traitors and sword enemies of all the realms of Westeros. Lord Roose Bolton has been named Warden of the North as the most suitable heir to Lord Robb Stark, and shall now take residence at Winterfell. The Western and the North have made peace. Yeah, it really does stop a lot of things. I guess I'm still in charge of my own village. I don't know. That's why I never go with autosaves. Yeah, but if I don't have autosave on, I'm gonna forget to save, and then I'm gonna go way back when something happens. It's not much better. Well, at least I'm at peace with the Westerlands now. That means I could go to King's Landing and sell. Right? We should try it. Brennan Tilly and Amir Tilly joins the villa, I think, as vassals. Really? That'd be interesting. I should, like, take a moment to look at the map more carefully. But the North just defeated a large army of the Ironborn. That's cool. Another ambush. Oh, there's so many of them. I might just survive. That was a lot of them, yo. But I think I got them. My god. There was 9 of them. Okay, let me look at the map. How's it looking? Well, the Reach is here. And yeah, Winterfell now belongs to Roose Bolton. Castle, Night's Watch is not doing great. Dude, Dragonstone basically conquered all of the Stormlands, so that could be related to how the game works. Probably, actually. But we're doing alright. I mean, they're doing alright, rather. Rob Stark is still dead. Story-wise, you escaped death by being on the boat. Yeah, I wasn't present at the wedding, so yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, now I'm supposed to buy stuff here. So let's go to the inn. So it's gonna be an ironworks to make tools from iron? Well, that was a lie. 600 silver stacks a week. That is nowhere near what you said it would be. Is there anything else I'm missing? Capitalism, yes. But, that's disappointing. What about a brewery? 800 silver stacks a week. A brewery still makes more money. And it's still cheaper. I mean, one as well still stick to iron. I'm just try it on King's Landing as well. Okay, well, let's just stick to brewery right now. And yeah, let's go to King's Landing. I never sold furs over there. And I'm at peace now, so should be able to. Little bastard. Well, that was good. $55,000. Insane. No, I don't have the option for best meat. Does it transfer from one town to the next? That's weird. Oh well. What was the other thing I said I was gonna do? I got the red. I thought it was the red wedding. Maybe it was the red wedding. So, I might not be able to do much else. So I'm just gonna go back to White Harbor. Considering the amount of money I have right now, we're doing pretty good, yeah. But, we got 3 breweries, we got the village. Actually, I should see if the village is still mine. But we've been at it for about 3 hours, so I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Yeah, I wanted to do the ironworks, but no, it won't let me buy unless I have good relations with the town, and I couldn't get good relations with the town because I didn't have the option to buy wine for everybody, so Get in White Harbor Enterprise as well. I think I already have, but let me check. Oh, I guess I haven't. Am I getting ambushed again? Dude, there's so many of them. That's so weird. I think that's it? Nope. Damn, son. How many of them? 650? That means there was 13 of them. Wow. Someone really wants me dead. Okay. Um, 690 per week. 14,000. And it still belongs to me. Fantastic. Okay. And we have still 21,000. All right. So that's gonna be it for today. Whoops. Okay, here we are. Okay, well, thanks for everyone who tuned in. I see that most people have already tuned out, so pretty much me and maybe Vlad and Groundshaker in here. I don't know if there's anyone else. We were off to actually a very good start in like the first 15 minutes. We had like close to 20 people in here at one point. But yeah, in the past 40 minutes or so, people have gradually started tuning out, which is okay, I understand. But big thanks again to Steel Pantera and Warband, who have both donated, one through Super Chat and one gifted a bunch of memberships. Thank you all so much, guys. Seriously, like, you've been so generous, it's unbelievable. If there's anyone still watching, if there's anyone listening afterwards, Warband in the live chat who was here, not sure if he's still here, but he has his own YouTube channel doing a lot of Warband content, and it's actually really good, so you guys should check it out and subscribe. But anyway, so I'm definitely going to be doing it on Friday again, maybe tomorrow I'll live stream, but we'll see. I mean, I haven't been doing anything all week, so I figured, like, why not just live stream? But anyway, thank you all so much, and I'll see you next time.